the most critical lesson you must learn about holding attention, being influential, is this. When you really want a moment of impact, you slow down. Do you notice how that seemed all of a sudden important? There was nothing important there. But doesn't it seem like I'm sharing something truly insightful? Nothing.
This is so good, and if you can use this in your sales process, it's drastically going to increase your rate of closing deals. So when I would use this would be specifically in situations where I feel like I can twist the knife and build more urgency with the person that I'm talking to. As an example, this would usually fall in a consequence section where you're building an immense amount of internal pressure for your prospect to commit to making changes and becoming the person that they actually want to become. So what I usually do on sales calls when I get to those situations where conversations are being a little bit more difficult, a little bit more vulnerable, is I will tend to lean into the camera because people are reading your body language, and the more that you can slow down your speech and lean in, the more you're going to draw the prospect into the conversation that you're trying to have. Because in consequence, usually what's going to happen is they're going to give you buzzwords that you can unpack. As an example, what are the ramifications if we continue to make decisions the same way that we have been? The prospect will respond with things like, I would just be more stressed. I would be frustrated. What I want to do is I want to get them to visualize a situation in the past where they felt what we're talking about. Because the more they can visualize it, the more they're going to feel the conversation I'm trying to have with them. So an example of a question you could ask is, walk me through a situation in the past where you felt frustrated. What even happened? You could insert any word that you want to there, but just expand on the word. The goal here is to get your prospect to feel like the house that they're currently living in is on fire, and that makes it much easier for us to give them the fire extinguisher. It doesn't matter what type of fire extinguisher it is. It doesn't matter what the price is either. But that's your job, to get them to recognize that the life that they're currently living is not a life that they want to continue living long term. And that in order to become the person that they want to become, they need to step into a new identity and take actions that are congruent with the person that they want to be. Make sure to use that on your next sales call and follow this page for more value.